What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video and a bit of a different one today. Today I'm going to be reacting and watching 3 rounds that one of you guys has sent me from your sparring in your boxing journey, life, whatever you've been choosing to do. And I got this tweet from Aldaya. I'm sorry, I terrible names. I got this tweet saying that, you should react to it, and I said, well, I've always wanted to, but people have never sent me things. So, and if people do send me things, they send me like 20 seconds, which is just not enough to react to. However, this guy has sent 3 full rounds of sparring. They're not the best quality, but they're still very watchable. I haven't watched them yet. I've asked for information on him so I know who he is. So he's the one in the black shirt. We'll get the video up in a minute. He's the one in the black shirt. He's 5 foot tall, 145 pounds, 2 or 3 years experience, 3rd time sparring, and he's 14 years old. Now, I have nothing but respect for people that send me these clips and want me to make videos about them, because they're putting themselves on blast, on show to, a couple of thousand people, sometimes 5,000-6,000, and I think it's really awesome, and I respect that a lot. So from talking to him on Twitter, he asked about, things like advice and things like that. But I'm only going to give my pointers here. There is no audio. I think the audio has been cut because I would imagine there's a lot of talk and lots of people. But when it goes, the quality is a bit better. So without further ado, guys, let's jump into it. So obviously, our matey boy sent us the clip is in the black shirt. Of course, it seems to be that right off the start, what I'm seeing is there's no power here being put behind these shots from both men. It seems to be a more technical, which I definitely respect. It does not every spar needs to be crazy. Nice level change there right away. I mean, at the end of the day, 14, I wasn't even boxing at 14. I only started at 20 years old. So, and that was like once a month on a Sunday. It was very very like Sunday class, 1-to-1 kind of thing. Lots of using their straights, lots of 1-2s. I like the old mate boy in the black shirt. I'm really liking his style of jab, keeping that hand up, using that jab. The only thing I would say is his straight to the head seems to be more looping. You can see old matey boy in the red shirt is trying to hook his backhand down. Nice shots. You see here, I mean, while he's not putting power, so it's easier to throw lots of volume, we can see he's throws to the body, then he throws. And as matey boy comes in, you'll see catch him with that lead hook, and then lead hook again. I mean, if he rolls into that in a normal fight, bang, that hook is there. I mean, that's a nice read to throw that bang. If they're putting some power behind this, some mustard with no head guards, that's gonna hurt a motherfucker. Nice little combination there to the body. Like I said, guys, I got nothing but respect for people that want to do this. I mean, this kid's 14 years old. All he wants is to improve. And for 14, he's looking pretty good. He looks confident in there. For like his 3rd time sparring, he's looking confident. He looks like he knows his own range. And I definitely look forward to, whenever you guys talking about your boxing journeys, I'm always really intrigued to see how you all grow. And if someone says to me, I've got a fight coming up, I always want to know how it goes. And I'll always be, as supportive as I can be. But nice jabs. Gets his head off the centre line there. Clearly something he's been taught because he jabs. And then the second, so the first jab is here. And he's in line, shoulder here. And then the second jab, while he did get caught, he put his head off the centre line. So if old matey boy here had thrown that straight, that's going straight over his shoulder. So nice. Whoever's been teaching him, he's definitely a sponge for information, very clearly at 14, with 2 years experience. And only a few times sparring. Definitely likes that lead hook a lot. He definitely likes that lead hook. His block is very unique. I'm really actually liking his block visually. It's lots of moving, it's lots of this, and I really like that. I really do. I like it a lot. Keeps his block up there, lovely when that old matey boy throws that lead hook. As you can see, as he kind of tries to pivot around, bang, that nice block there. Nice straight through. I mean, like I said, there's not much power being thrown here. It's very cool to see someone this young comfortable like this on the inside after a short period of training. When I had my first fight, I mean, I had only trained about 5 months. When I had my first fight, whenever my opponent got on the inside, I just hooked up. I just clinched up and just kept fighting at range. Definitely love to see, like young talent come in, throw these combinations, jab to the head, bang, bang, bink, bink. I like that. He uses that jab to set up his range. Jab comes in, and then body shots on the inside. Very aggressive on the inside. Lots of this pushing. I like watching that. I mean, at only 5 foot, he's not letting the height disadvantage he has here stop him. Little snappier jabs that he's throwing here is nice. Nice 1-2 to the body. Often not a combination that I would throw. That was nice retaliation though. That 1-2 straight, the 1-2 to the body, I don't really throw. Because the second you drop that level, someone's going to hit you as he gets hit there. But this little sequence that he throws here, misses that straight and catches him with that hook as old matey boy comes up from his body shots. He misses that. Both on the arms, bang, nice to the head. Love that. But both kids are good, man. I'd like to know how old this other kid is as well in the red shirt. Yeah, it's really cool. So old matey boy in the black t-shirt, his block style is really nice. It's actually quite visually pleasing to watch. But at 14 years old, man, this you know, with a couple of years training, he's looking very confident in there. Let's jump to the round number 2. And round number 2, away we go. So I assume they've had a 30-second to 1 minute rest at this point. I don't know if maybe coaches talk to them between rounds. The only thing I'm noticing from our matey boy in the black shirt here is very flat-footed. With the back foot, I'm noticing off the start now that I can see his feet at the start. Oh, bit of aggression. Yeah, nice. A bit of presence there. I like to see it. Oh, nice little shuffle round there. Nice. Hook to the body. Now they're putting a bit more mustard behind the shots. Now I want to see how he performs under mustard. This movement here that he's doing, is something that some people don't get after so long. But you can see this is natural for him. Second he's moving and he's not in the range he wants to be, he is off that centre line constantly. I really like to see that. I really like to see it. Bending the knees, nice. Crossing, he's not really crossing his feet either, which is very impressive. I'm very, very impressed, I have to say. I'm not the best, but I definitely study the sport a lot. And this is for, you know, for someone young who's been not training long, I'm genuinely impressed. It's actually entertaining to watch. I never know when watching like viewers things if it's going to be boring. Oh, puts the combination together. Oh, sorry guys. Old matey boy just kind of let that combination happen. We see a series of 2 combinations here. We see just kind of throws it together like that. Then he comes back in, bink, 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 bink. I don't know if old matey boy was trying to counter. Kind of caught him with a counter jab, but I mean, he landed, what, 6 or 7 shots. Oh, nice jab. That kind of, yeah, he put his hands back up there. Fair enough. Nice lead hook to the body, lead hook to the head as well by old matey boy in the red shirt. Honestly, I have to say, I'm very impressed with his ability to be on the inside and push and use his weight, the size that he has. Maybe not height, but the size that he has here. Very impressed. They put a bit more mustard on now. This is what I wanted to see. A bit more mustard on these shots. I'm intrigued that the what appears to be the shorter of the two. I imagine the guy in the red shirt's only about 5'2", but we see here the smaller man is being walked down here, which is not really something I would have expected, but fair play, I suppose. I'm generally like enjoying myself watching this. One thing we notice is, as well as with our mate boy in the black shirt, is he has a very visible reset when he takes a few steps back. He likes to kind of have a little reset there. Maybe that's a habit that when he goes backwards, he needs to remember to throw a jab or throw something to stop someone just coming forward as freely as they want. The 2 I'm noticing here when he throws the 2, it is a bit, he's hitting them with this for like this part of his hand as opposed to this part. But I'm not gonna sit here and be overly critical. It looked like he went to slip and throw a straight there. He did. He went to do that because I think that was fair play. You can see he goes to shoulder roll it, but see, you can see he wants to shoulder roll it and counter that straight. Lots of good body shots. You can see these boys aren't trying to kill each other, which I love and I respect that. You know, both just working on technique, getting in there, getting comfortable. You know, for all we know, old matey boy, both of these boys could have been nervous as fuck. I was really anxious the first time I was sparring, really, really anxious. So these boys could have been really nervous, and yeah, they look good. They're both, you know, having a bit of their own game plan. They're both kind of fighting the style they want. They're both using their head movement off the centre line. We have noticed, though, from the first round to the second round, our boy in the black shirt is not getting his head off that centre line quite as much. He's still getting this guard going where he's trying to parry these shots, but his head is much more on the centre line. Obviously, he's starting to get tired, so he's getting caught with more shots here. He's getting caught with more you know, lead hooks. You know, I mean, old matey boy here, we can see that probably this whole sequence here is doesn't happen if his head's off the centre line. If he rolls, you can see he gets caught with that, and then gets caught to the body there again, then comes up, bang, uppercut, and then goes under that shot. You can see where the fatigue starts to set in, much more flat-footed there. His feet are closer together as well. Now we can see when he's walking, you know, his feet, like right here, see. If red shirt comes over when his feet are crossed like that he's going to get dropped. He might not get hurt, but chances are he gets thrown off balance and it looks bad. Nice attempt at an uppercut there. using his size and the limited reach he has to his advantage. You know, I like it. Let's go into the third round. All right, this is the third round here. We can see fatigue is definitely setting in for our mate in the black shirt. Red shirt probably has sparred before. By the way, he didn't seem as fatigued in that second round, although sometimes we see a second win, sometimes we see people have a longer short-term stamina. Definitely, they're putting more mustard on it now. Now we're seeing some more snappy jabs. I'd like to see some snappy jabs and step and the guy in the black shirt, his dad was filming, so that's why we see a bit of the hand in the camera there. Which is no big deal. I'd like to see our friend in the black shirt, well, both men actually, jab and step back, because a lot of the time we see jabs and they're just, one of them will always land some kind of hook afterwards. So now move away, move away. Don't, there we go. Push him away. Fair enough. Now step back, step back. That's it. Yeah, head guard's all good. Coach is telling him to sort the head guard out. The dad is just filming the coach. We can't really see what's going on. Okay, there we go. Out the corner. Looks like he got out the corner, though. Gets caught with a shot there. Fatigue is setting in. You can tell he's just on the retreat now. But still a nice lead hook, but he's on the retreat now. You can see that fatigue is starting to set in. I can tell this is being filmed by a supportive parent because they're watching it with their eyes and they're not filming it. And I got nothing but respect for that. Nice little straight there. If he just puts a bit more mustard on these shots. Nice little, so he throws what seems to be some bang, and then right away pushes that jab. And now, hands are down. Hands are down. If he launches this, he's going to push him back into this corner most likely. But it's a little bit of a farty straight. Try and put a bit more mustard on those. Turn the hips into that. I want to just check if he's turning his hips when he throws these straights. So a little bit, not much. We can see though from the twist in that foot, the fatigue is setting in. You can see that he's really struggling. Also, he was in a different stance there, which is interesting. Don't know how intentional that was. It looked like it wasn't very intentional. It looks like he was backing up and was just caught in that because then he switched his stance right away there, sorry. Let's just see. Nice hands up. Bing, yeah, a bit of pressure. You can tell our mate in the black shirt likes to put a bit of pressure on, but the fatigue is getting him here. But you know what? There's old matey boy in the red shirt's a hell of a training partner for him. You know, they're putting it on each other. I respect that. The gym looks nice and busy. I'd love to go to a gym like this. Ooh, that's why you don't want to throw a lazy body jab. You never throw a lazy jab unless you're out of range. Little left himself wide open. That's why I said if you're throwing these singular jabs, don't stand in this pocket. Don't do it. He wasn't really even in range. The shot barely landed. He kind of deflected it with his elbow. And that is why you need this immediate pullback followed by a few jabs. In my opinion, I'd throw to the body, step back, jab, jab. But instead he gets caught with that straight there. Now, if old matey boy puts more mustard on that, that's going to hurt. Nice shot as he comes in. He's happy to fight. He's fatigued, but he's happy to brawl a little bit. I like it. He definitely likes that lead hook straight combination. Likes to mix up his uppercuts as well, which is something that I personally don't do. I'm not much of that. Looks like coach is saying go to the body, laughing with the dad. Looking good though, man. Looking good. Nice 1-2 down the pipe. His 2 is a bit more twisted. Seems elbow out, twisted, as opposed to tight like that. That's the one thing I'm noticing here. He twists quite a lot with his straight as well, but that is most likely the fatigue setting. I think we've all been there when we've been training and we're just fatiguing these shots, just trying to survive the rounds. Maybe not even against the person, just against the bag. We're just like, oh man, just let me fucking get through this alive. That's all I want. Just on the back foot constantly. He's definitely tired in this round. And I assume that's where it ended. If they're 3 minutes, probably only had another 5 or 6 seconds left. Now, one thing I just want to say again, shout out to this... Now, one thing I just want to say again is shout out to this kid, man. I absolutely respect him for giving me the information, you know, telling me about himself and giving me this footage. It takes a lot of courage, in my opinion, to do that, to send it to content creators or YouTubers or whatever, because you never know you're going to be put on blast. But I definitely love doing more of this. If you guys kickbox, Muay Thai, box, jiu-jitsu, wrestle, and you've got matches, you've got sparring filmed, training sessions filmed, I'd love to watch them. Don't ever feel like just because it's not boxing I won't want to watch it. I will. I love all combat sports. Feel free to send it to my email. I think I've got it on my Twitter, or I think I've got it on my Twitter and on my About Me thing on YouTube. But you know what? For a 14-year-old kid, I generally had a lot of fun. Good sparring. I'm impressed. And yeah, thank you again for Aldi. I don't even know if that's his real name. It could just be his Twitter name. But if it is, you know, shout out to you. And, you know, shout out to your dad for filming that. Nothing but respect. Really, really enjoyed this. And I look forward to seeing how you progress in your boxing journey in the future. Yeah, this was really good fun. Honestly, when I sometimes think about doing these things, I often think it's going to be shit. Because I don't know what people are going to do, you know, if like, people just aren't putting effort in, or it's just lazy recording or lazy sparring, I don't really want to watch it. But we saw a bit more mustard go on the shots throughout the rounds. We saw, you know, a fatigue set in. We saw good combinations. We saw styles being pushed. And I really enjoyed myself recording this video. So, yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, drop a like, subscribe down below. And, yeah, feel free, to leave some, you know, some constructive criticism, the way this guy can improve, maybe things you notice that he can fix, and how can he fix them. But it was really cool. Like I said, if you guys got anything you want to show me, let me know in the comments down below, or follow me on Twitter, and I'll be able to message you, and you can send it to me via Twitter. But it's probably better to send it to me via email, which is studygaming@gmail.com. That's the one I use for that. That's literally the one I've set up for people to send me shit. So, yeah. But thank you as always for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.